Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, dear Clea. Kofi Annan once said that poverty is an old enemy with many faces, and that defeating it will require many actors to be able to work together. And that is exactly our angle as we are preparing our forthcoming EU anti-poverty strategy. Now, obviously, overcoming poverty is not about charity. It is the protection of a right to a decent life. And there is also a powerful economic argument, but also a democratic argument in fighting poverty and putting it at the center of our political priorities. The best instrument to fight poverty is to give someone the means, the tools, the protections, the services that they need to be able to live an autonomous and a dignified life. And normally a good job is the best means towards this autonomy. Although looking at numbers on our in-work poverty, we see more and more challenges to this as well. I participated recently in a roundtable with different stakeholders where someone mentioned that almost everyone is employable. And that takes me to the discussion about activation. Activation works when it enables people to overcome the specific barriers that they are confronted with. And that is exactly the reason why we need, in our anti-poverty work, a person-centered approach. I personally see 3 priorities in order to be able to achieve real progress. First, the workforce in our essential services. This is essential. We need staff capacity, we need training, and we need decent working conditions for people who provide the services, for the ones that we try to support. Second, that we have an integrated, joined-up delivery, a clear cooperation between services, and, of course, also a shared responsibility for the outcomes. And third, it is important that we measure what matters, not only how many people are taken care of, and importantly, how many are not taking up those services that they would be entitled to and why they are not taking up those services. But also measuring whether support is timely, whether it is accessible, inclusive, continuous, and effective. We had a very fruitful discussion on our EU anti-poverty strategy that will be presented in May. We had a discussion in Nicosia 3 weeks ago, and I took notes of all the inputs, your interventions. We will be inspired by your contributions in the design of this strategy. And today I would very much welcome to hear from each of you one concrete example, one change that you have made or that you wish to make that would effectively break the poverty cycle, that would improve the quality of the services towards this ambition. Thank you.
Αγαπητή εκτελεστική αντιπρόεδρε Μινζάτου,